Alright, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Cassie, Realmer06 on YouTube and various other sites on the internet, and I am Matthew's sister. I am taking currently this semester a class in popular culture of internet communities. We're looking at all different sorts of internet communities, as you might imagine, and our big project for the end of the year is a research project on one of those communities, and I, being who I am, have chosen to research Nerdfighteria and to a smaller extent the YouTube community. And so what I've done is I have a list of questions that I would like people on YouTube and in the Nerdfighter community to answer. You can either make a video response, which would be amazing because I'm hoping that part of my final project will actually be a collab video that I put together. So you can make a video response answering the questions, or you can send them to my email address listed below because there's a lot of questions and getting them all into the comments section might be a little difficult. Question 1. What is a Nerdfighter? Question 2. What does it mean to be a Nerdfighter? Question 3. How did you become a Nerdfighter? Question 4. How would you define community? Question 5. Would you call Nerdfighteria a community? Why or why not? Question 6. If yes, do you consider yourself a part of that community? Similarly, for those of you who are on YouTube and make videos on YouTube, actually not necessarily make videos on YouTube, but those of you who participate in YouTube videos, would you consider YouTube to be a community? Why or why not? And again, if yes, do you consider yourself a part of that community? Question 7-ish. IRLU versus URLU. What are the differences between them? Question 8. What would be different about you and about your life if you had not discovered Nerdfighteria? Similarly, if you had not discovered YouTube. And question 9. It has been said that online communities and online friendships cannot be as meaningful as real life communities and real life friendships because you don't have the ability to get to know other people to the same level online that you do in real life. I would like you to respond to this idea, supporting it or refuting it, and give a little bit of detail as to why. So if you could answer those questions for me, it would go a long way towards helping my final project in this class. I really want to talk about what I feel is a really powerful community on the internet that's doing good in the world. So if you can make a video response or write an email sent to the email address listed below, that would be incredibly helpful. Thank you very much. I'm done usurping the channel now.
What just happened?
This is
Next book on the favorites list is Paper Towns. That's not all.
Say hi. Hi.
So evidently my sister usurped the channel. Just like old times when she stole my books. Anyway, my sister is taking this class and I think it's really, really cool, and I'm going to answer some of the questions now. I'm not going to answer all of them because that would make this video too long, and plus I've answered some of them already before in other videos. So what I'm going to do for this video is I'm going to split the questions, and I'm just going to answer the questions that are specifically about community in this video. And then in today's Vlog Driver Question Tuesday video, I will be answering questions 1, 2, 3, 7, and 8. How would you define community? I define community as a group of people who come together for some shared long-term purpose or goal. That goal could be anything from simple survival and sustenance to talking about Harry Potter. Would you call Nerdfighteria a community? Yes, I would call Nerdfighteria a community, and yes, to answer the question that you're about to ask, even though I'm not about to play it, I also consider YouTube to be a community. These are both made up of diverse people from across the world. Even though we're not coming together physically, we are coming together in that magical land known as the internet. And both groups have a long-term purpose. For Nerdfighteria, our long-term purpose is to make the world suck less. And for YouTube, our long-term purpose is to share information, entertainment, ideas, and friendship. Do you consider yourself a part of that community? I do consider myself a part of both of them, as I contribute and participate in their long-term purposes. It has been said that online communities and online friendships cannot be as meaningful as real-life communities and real-life friendships because you don't have the ability to get to know other people to the same level
online that you do in real life.
Well, I agree with the second part of that statement. I do think that you really need to meet somebody in real life in order to fully imagine them complexly and to really get to know them. However, I don't think that that makes the relationships made online any less meaningful. I think that the purposes of our online communities are still good ones. In fact, I would argue that we're able to accomplish them better because we are so diverse and so spread out. And I also think it's important to remember that online friendships do not necessarily remain so. And I think I speak for most of the Nerdfighter community and most of the YouTube community when I say our dearest goal or our dearest ambition sometimes is to actually meet the people in real life that we have met online. Not because we find our friendships unmeaningful, but simply because we want to get to know the people that we've met online better. I mean, think about it. What do friends do? They talk with each other, they talk about their shared interests. If they get to know each other a little bit better, they might start debating some of the issues that they believe in. They try to make each other laugh, they comfort and support and encourage one another in good times and bad. And they will get together to do something fun or profitable or charitable or something they think is going to make the world suck less. Friends in real life do pretty much the same things that we in the Nerdfighter community and the YouTube community do. All this is to say that the statement that you just made, Cassie, is pure bunk. So those are my answers to almost half of the questions. If you would like to see my answers to the rest of those questions, then be sure to click the link here and in the doobly-doo when it becomes available for my vlog driver video today. Also be sure and, answer the questions yourself. The questions are in the doobly-doo, along with Cassie's email. Answer in email or in a video response, which my past self forgot to mention. Jerk. And that, my friends, is 1 week down. It's September 7th, I'm Matt Guyan, and my internal clock has been wrought havoc upon by the 3-day weekend. That was an awkwardly worded sentence. Really, maintenance truck? You're gonna pick now to park outside my window and keep your engine running? Awesome.